Hello everybody, welcome back for some more Ape Escape 1. Because there's a number. Well, when it came out there wasn't a number. Because I assumed they probably didn't know they were going to make another one. Or they probably were hoping that they would, but then, I don't know. Just one of those things, you know. Wait, what's going on?
Professor, and we've sent it over to you.
Hold on. Oh, new gadget shit. Oh, okay. So now we get the race car thing. You don't get the last gadget until like, I think close to near the end of the game. So essentially how this thing works is you pretty much just... Well, hold on, I know. Shut the hell up. It just activated by hitting the right stick, and then it appears, and you can also hit the right stick. You can click the right stick down again to make it reappear. And then when it appears, you can move the right stick, and then you can use that to travel across and what have you. Also, apes are afraid of the little car. And sometimes you can kind of scare them out of hiding positions and then make them, well, run into you or whatever. And I think you can also hit them, too, with the car. I think it also can do, like, a bit of a stun. It doesn't do damage, because nothing does damage. It's just, you know, one of those things. But I remember particularly, I think, if this is the level I'm thinking of, that I just also despised. Starting off, it doesn't look too bad, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm thinking about a whole different... I'm thinking of probably 3, aren't I? I was probably thinking of 3. To be honest with you guys, I might have been thinking about the wrong game. Yeah, there is another gadget we do get later, but we can't get it right now because the game won't let us. But basically, all you gotta do here is you just chase the monkey, chase the ape outside of the hole, and just get him to, you know, run around like that. And then if you wanted to, you could always keep the car in front of the hole, so that way they don't try to get back into it, and, you know, try to be a sneaky little turd and back in there. So something to kind of keep an eye out for. Also, nice little boxing ring. It might have a ref. I don't think there's any reference. Actually, I don't think there's any references to anything in this game that I'm aware of. I think 3 was the only one that really does references, because 3 is the one that's kind of like more so based around like movies and what have you. So it should, in theory, have more of the quote-unquote references, if anything. I think 2 might have done some references too. Maybe some Star Wars ones, I don't really recall. Actually, is this the log level? Oh. Maybe, I don't know. It's hard to say, but there's a... Yep, this is it. This is a level that I remember despising, because there's not a good shortcut to get up here, or whatever. Yeah, to get back up there, there's like not really a good shortcut for it. You're kind of stuck. Also, fuck you for showing up, dick ass. Like, I'm trying to go get this fucking ape, and then you show up out of nowhere and stop me. Also, this is another one of those cases of the game being kind of a bit of a weird platform, because a lot of times when it comes to a lot of these platformer games, usually it takes about 3 hits to kill a boss. But sometimes, in some platformers, they make it to where it takes about 5 or even 6. And that's just something interesting to kind of think about. The hell? Alright. In terms of getting this monkey, I don't think you can knock him down. I think you have to be forced to go up there to fight him. And that's the problem, because if you try to go up there and fight him, then he's just going to knock you clean off. And then you're going to fall down here, and then you got to travel all the way back up there, and that sucks. But I remember specifically not liking this level. Or at least that part of the level, so maybe the rest of the level was fun and enjoyable, but we'll see. I don't want to make it seem like I hate the game, which is clearly not the case. I just have a better time playing like 2, because I feel like 2 is the one that really did. Oh no, this is the water section. Oh god. I know what this is. Yeah, 2 had a lot of really good stuff in it, so it's kind of hard not to compare it when the game literally gets better, you know, with later games, essentially. Also, fuck that guy up there. Fuck him hard. For those that are curious, you can keep, like, your car gadget out. You can keep it out. You don't have to just put it away to activate. Oh, fuck off, dude. You don't have to put it away to activate another one. You could just it will stay out whenever you activate another gadget, so, you know, no harm, no foul. Can you get up here this way? I don't think so. I think you have to go around the actual proper way for this one to work. Sorry. Ah, you bitch. Come on. There we go, nice. Something I like doing every once in a while, especially with gun enemies, is I like jumping and then going for a strike, so that way it might potentially just avoid laser shots. But that's a bit hard to pull off. That takes, you know, the idea of just knowing, or at least figuring that they're probably going to try to shoot one at you. And that's kind of hard to figure out sometimes, because you never really know if they're going to do that or not. These guys are bastards. Also, yeah, just for anybody that's curious, just to make sure that people know, or at least I can get an idea that people are watching my videos. I'm thinking about every video having, like, at least some degree of a monkey pun in some way, shape, or form. Oh, yeah, well, I wouldn't say really a pun, but something involving, like, monkey in the title, you know what I mean? So, that way, people that are in on the joke would get the joke, which the joke itself is literally just, wouldn't it be funny if I made the obvious titles that any game would obviously have, and that would be it. That's the joke. Yeah, literally, I know, it's kind of dumb and silly, but be like, oh wow, you know, what if a boring shit Let's Player, like, what type of titles would a boring shitty Let's Player use? And those would be it. It'd be something related to, like, you know, probably puns. I mean, to be fair, you know, even I was at a point in time, even I was that shitty Let's Player, you know, because I remember I used to do a Mega Man playthrough, and then on a co-op channel that is basically essentially just long gone dead. It's been long gone dead forever, and it was Mr. Spadazzle, for those that are curious which one I'm talking about, because there was like 10. Come on. I don't give a fuck. But anyway, yeah, so back then, you know, we did, like, Robot Masters mostly. We played the Mega Man games, but we just mostly did, like, Robot Masters, and I ended up titling all the videos with some way, shape, or form of using that character's name as, like, a pun. So, like, Hardman would say something along the lines of, like, oh, this level is hard, man. Get it? Because that would be how it is. Or, I want to be on top, man. But then eventually, I don't remember how far we got in terms of how many Mega Man games we beat. I think for this channel, I've only ever beaten, like, what, the first 2, maybe? Oh, this area sucks so much. So much cock. It's so bad. For those that are familiar with the game, then you probably know exactly what I'm talking about, why I would probably potentially despise this particular area. And this is mostly why. Although, actually, I don't think you're... Okay, yeah, I was going to say, I don't think you're supposed to climb up here to get to that one. But then how do you get to this monkey? Oh, yeah, I think we gotta... Yeah, we gotta go around for that. So there's a little hole to the right. You can't really see it very well right now, but it's there. And there's a little tunnel that we gotta get to. And in order to get to there, we have to do this. Now, you can land on the ground, and you can slide, and you can jump. But then the thing is, with this game, what this game likes to do is it likes to piss you off. So what it'll do is it'll send these giant barrel things coming careening right after you. And, well, that's something you don't want to have happen, of course. But the game doesn't give a shit. Why does it care? So, basically, it'll send these things right after you, and it'll make it harder to jump. Also, we collected 100 monkeys so far. I think there's 150 or maybe even 200 monkeys in the game total. Yeah, this is another one of those cases of it's not a regular run-of-the-mill platformer where collecting 100 of a thing isn't the end-all be-all. Although, to be fair, a lot of platformers already were like that. If you think about it, also, Crash Bandicoot's a bit of a different platformer, if you really think about it that way. Because, realistically, all you collect are gems, you know? But to be fair, I guess you could say that you collect boxes. You break boxes and you collect them to get gems. So, I'm just talking about like the traditional way of doing platformers, which is usually like 100 of this MacGuffin, and then you collect them, and then there you go. You know what I mean? So, alright. Well, that takes care of that level at least. When it comes to 100%ing it, though, that's a goddamn nightmare. But, you know, when it comes to just regular play, that should be fine. Also, 2 coins here, and we gotta collect 7 monkeys right now. Oh! Oh, boy. Tanks. Tanks for the memories. Tanks for the memories. So, tanks are kind of fun. A bit. Depending on the game. But they're realistically... Well, not the game, but it depends on the level. I usually feel like tanks are... if I could just get in the fucking thing again. Okay, I keep hitting R1 to shoot. It's just a habit of mine. I keep forgetting that the right stick is to shoot. So, yeah, anyway. Oh, fine. Alright. Okay, well, I guess I can't do that. Yeah, tanks are usually pretty fun to play with. Mainly because you just get to drive around and blow shit up. And let's be honest, who doesn't like to run around and blow shit up? Right? Obviously, if you want to move, you're gonna have to move with the sticks. That's just a concept that the game will pretty much just always have. Also, he's down and out for the count. Just trying to deactivate the tank here. That's kind of hard for some fucking reason sometimes. So many buttons you have to press, and that's the thing with this game though, is there's a lot of buttons you gotta click on and hit, what have you. Also, you don't need to break every... Oh my god, I keep hitting R1. I keep hitting it because I keep thinking that's the button to shoot. But, like, obviously it's not the button to shoot. I'm just dumb. I don't think we really need the cookies, but, you know, I'll take the money. But you never really know when you might need them. Also kind of sucks that you have to aim in just to kill these guys. Yeah, for those who are wondering what I'm talking about with the buttons here, I'm trying to exit out of the aiming by hitting the jump button, but it doesn't work that way. What ends up happening is, well, I'm stuck in aiming mode. Can you even get the tank up? Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to. We're either gonna have to tank it, or we're gonna have to slingshot it. Now, if the tank does explode, you should be able to get it back, I'm pretty sure. Also, if you want to turn back around like this, you have to hit one stick, and, you know, going backwards, another stick would go forward. That's how that works. For those that are curious how to straighten it out, or how to back it up properly. It's a nice mechanic that does work. You know, it's not stupid or broken, you know. It does work fine. It's just that it could be, you know, a bit annoying sometimes to deal with. Okay, that probably doesn't work the way I'm hoping it would. I guess we are stuck using tank then. To be fair, that's a safer bet than not. I was hoping that could blow up. I was kind of hoping there'd be like a ape in there somewhere. I hate calling them apes. I don't know why. It just doesn't sound right. Like, I want to call them monkeys because that makes the most sense. But, I mean, they're not really monkeys, you know? Because, yeah. But I don't think anybody's going to give a shit. Nobody would watch this anyway. Gotcha, you little shit. Alright. So, yeah, now we pretty much have to exit the tank and we have to continue on foot. Because there's no other way to do this besides to go through here via on foot. Alright. Nothing that way. I know this is out of nowhere, but I'm getting Crash of the Titans vibes. And Crash of the Titans DS vibes. That's probably a surprise to anybody. Like, wait, you play that? Like, yeah. I actually like Crash of the Titans DS. I actually enjoy it nowadays. I hated it when I was a kid, but I genuinely think it's pretty good of a game nowadays, honestly. Mainly because like I now understand what it is. Back then I didn't really have a conclusive idea of what the fuck was going on. Also, I don't think we can do this section. I think we have to come back. Yeah, you gotta come back when you get that platform down, so that way you can do the other bridge platform. Nice of them to tell us that, hey, you might need your car here. So, really convenient. Also, the car might be one of the more weaker gadgets in terms of, I don't know, just catching monkeys, I guess. But, I mean, everything's weak. Things considered. But, what I want to say is, even though it might not be, like, the craziest of gadgets to use, I would still consider it a pretty fun gadget to play with. I mean, it works really well. Also, if you do happen to fudge up, then you can continue to go back down there. You don't have to worry too much. Also, I'm getting some weird vibes with this one, because it's like the platform below me is moving, but yet the platform I'm on is not. So, yeah, see, you can't... if you're falling down already, you can't double tap it. That's not how that works. Unfortunately. Yeah, having, like, essentially, like, 2 brains in one is kind of hard. At least, it's hard for somebody who's a dumbass like I am to do this. But yeah, I genuinely think I think the car is fun, you know? It's a fun little ordeal to play around with. It's just that in terms of anything crazy, you know, like it's clearly not like the craziest thing ever designed, I guess. I don't know. Also, I would suggest just running across with the car first. God, this really, yeah. The thing is, like, it's super taxing, like, with your brain here, because you have to kind of focus on 2 things at once. But I think that's, I still would argue, I think that's pretty cool. There, just in case. I want that goddamn coin. Well, I got it anyway, so who cares? I got one of them. But now I gotta start that whole thing over again. Everyone's pissed off at me. What else is new? But yeah, we really need another game like this. We at least need another Ape Escape or something. Or something that maybe tries to replicate Ape Escape in the way that works. Ay. Yeah, because that glass right there is not helping with my brain. It's basically just telling me, like, wow, look at this. You know, you're doing this thing right now, but, like, no, you're not. Like, realistically, you are not doing that thing right now. And that's gonna fuck with you forever. Also, good luck being here forever. Being, you know, placed there for the rest of all eternity. Can I catch him or not? Okay, good. Because I don't want to die to these fuckers. Is that the thing? That's the thing with these bastards is, they have a huge issue with me where they just completely, you know, stun lock me and kill me fast. It hoits, okay? It hoits. It hoits a bit. Oh, it just hoits a little bit. Just a little bit. It hoits a little bit. I would recommend having out your Sky Flyer in case for that section. Just because. Because you might fall into the lava and you might get stuck and you might get screwed because you might end up accidentally burning your ass. Oh, this part. Okay. So, puzzle time. Which a lot of these later levels tend to kind of rely on a lot, is they tend to do a lot of puzzle stuff. So the game will basically tell you like an order of things. Well, hold on, let me show you what I'm trying to talk about here. There's no direct order, but no, wait, maybe there was. I think one of them falls down faster than the other one. I don't remember which one. It might be. Might be 3. No, I think they all fall down about the same speed. It's just that, you know... Well, that happens. Where you tend to probably be like a dork like me and fuck up everything. Maybe 3 does take longer to fall down. That might be the case. So I could have sworn, like, I think that these... Oh, well, it's pretty damn good. Okay, maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe they all fall down about the same speed. I don't... Exactly. Well, we still made it, so who cares? We don't need to figure out puzzles anyway. That shit's too hard for my little small man-child brain. Yeah, I don't want to get knocked down, because if I get knocked down, I'm fucked. No, I just want to get knocked up. Whoa. Some big burly dude. Full Nelson my ass. I just glitched. Alright, yep, so we knock this down, which I think does this thing down here. And what we do now is we do this. And then we'd be as fast as fuck. Well, fast enough as fuck, I guess. As somewhat decently quick with our speed as fuck. It has to end in that, though. You have to say as fuck in order for it to make sense. It's also funny how one of the things that I took from my cousin from a long time ago is the Anya. I think I took that from him. What the fuck am I trying to say? I typically kind of repeat it. Just one of those things that's funny. Also, I don't think we can battle bot this bitch until we have like a thing. I think we need a thing for that to happen. I think we need a tank, maybe. No, wait a minute. I remember now. Yeah, we wait for him to get conked, and then we hit him. I don't know if it matters if you hit him in the back or not. I don't think so. Okay. Yeah, let him charge up. Let him run into something, and then there you go. He doesn't have to directly run into a thing. He just needs to at least try to charge at you. And then when he fails the charge, when he fails the mission, then there you go. But yeah, I genuinely think that sections like this are a ton of fun. I think having mini bosses inside levels is a ton of fun. And then having like the thing you beat out of them be like, you know, a munchie is awesome. Well, technically speaking, you could consider it kind of like collecting stars or kind of like collecting the jiggies. You know, you could kind of see it about the same way. Or a golden banana. Like, you do an objective, and then you get the MacGuffin that you were rewarded for doing the objective. Because, like, if you beat a boss in those games, well, you get the objective, right? Typically. Like, yeah, but, like, I feel like the concept here is much more interesting because it's, like, it's being powered up by that specific monkey. That Monchi in general, you know what I mean? So, it kind of makes it much more interesting because you're fighting the boss and then you catch the boss. And I think that's kind of neat. And again, like, the concept's been done, yes, but, like, I feel like they do it in a bit more interesting way here than they had in... Well, not that the other ways are not interesting or not good. Just, you know, something that I think about. What the fuck? Come on, man. I hate when they shoot you from places you don't even see them from. That's, I think, one of the most annoying things about this goddamn game sometimes. Also, I'm getting Pac-Man World flashbacks. That was another game I considered doing at some point, so maybe we'll get to see it in the near future. Don't know if I'll do the PS1 version or not. I have both, the remaster and the PS1 version, which I'm so glad they remastered it, though. Because it's such a good game. Pac-Man World 2 is also pretty good, too, but Pac-Man World 2 is a bit more of a pain in the ass to 100%. Like, way more of a pain in the ass to 100%. The snow level, the avalanche level, if you guys know what I'm talking about. You probably might remember that one. Trying to get all the stuff while you're there, that's just not fun at all. Ever. Oh, fuck, it's just beat one, so I gotta I'm pretty sure since it is a speed one, I probably have to do this. Well, probably not. I mean... God damn it. Come on. The funny thing is, I think that's probably like, what, the last monkey we gotta catch here? Yeah, usually use Hula Hoop to kind of catch up to them and then just use Stun Baton to hit them and then knock them on their ass. I would probably do one more level here. Ah, fuck it. 45 minutes it is. Fuck you, you cucks. They're gonna watch me fuck this game in front of you. I don't think that was important. I don't know. It's probably just one of those like, hey, this is a thing. And now you can do the thing. Hey. Oh, yeah, that's right. She's gone because she got kidnapped. All right. TV Tower. Oh. Okay, go catch Spectre. There's 12 monkeys in total, and there's 2 coins in total. So let's try to keep tabs on the amount of monkeys and coins we collect. Oh, this one. I remember this one. Oh, God. I remember this one. Oh, no. So this one is a bit more of a pain in the dick. And it's mainly more of a pain in the dick because of the fact that it's very, I would say, very maze-like. Because there's a lot of ways to go if this is the one I'm thinking of. But then again, I'm also dumb as shit and get all the games mixed up. Maybe this is not the one I'm thinking of. Well, I guess we'll go find out, won't we? Oh, wait, hold on. Nope. I think I'm thinking of either 3 or 2 again. I'm doing that again, where I'm getting the games mixed up. I never 100% 3, so I've only ever 100% 1 or 2, and I technically 100% the first game, but it was more so like I caught all the monkeys. I didn't do all the Spectre coins, so I don't know. Take that with what you will. Maybe I am thinking of the movie one. I don't know. Maybe. Because I thought there was like an outside area where there's like a western that you go to. Also, I don't think we're supposed to be up here, but who gives a shit? We're up here now. That's a direction. We need 3 monkeys to get that. Oh, I think this just... Oh. Okay, well, I don't think it really matters, I guess. Okay, cool. Whoa, yeah, I gotta be careful with where I'm platforming at, because I never really know for sure if I'm in a bad spot or not. Oh, jeez. God damn, sorry. I know I keep coughing and all that, but I've always got just shit in my throat. I try taking things for it, but it doesn't always work out the best. Actually, let's go down this way. See, I think this is like where we gotta come up to later. So, that was kind of a bit silly of me to think I happened to sequence break the game. Which is maybe possible, I don't know. I'm not really 100% sure on that. Okay, there's a monkey down there. Oh, come on. Fucking bullshit. Okay, I don't think there's anything over this way, so we're gonna have to pretty much just go around. Around the world, around the world. Watch out for that guy. I think he's a mine, so I think you kind of have to just avoid them in general. Although I don't think you really need to use the canoe thing here. What the fuck? You dick! Alright, there you go. Oh, so that's only been 3? What the fuck? I thought I caught more than that. Well, then again, I'm mistaken on a lot of things. It's kind of weird how sometimes you think the game's going to transition, but then it really doesn't. What the f... Oh, that's what's in here. Oh, okay. I was wondering, I was like, what's the point of this room? Wait, you can hit oh, you can hit the gadget again to switch. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. Huh. Yeah, you can just hit square again, or whatever gadget button you happen to have it on. Or attached to. That's neat. Whatever face button. Also, if I die here, I'm fucked. Okay, good. I could die here and then probably go back to the beginning section and be fine. I think I was gonna say I thought I saw something up there, so I'm gonna try my best to get up there. But I don't think that's going to be very possible. Maybe. Maybe it's her fur. No, maybe we can use this and then jump from here and get up on top of this. Possibly. Well, okay, the game's just fucking me. Yeah, I can't... Okay. Invisible walls. Okay, that was bizarre. And I'm right in the goddamn water. Well, you know what? Maybe there's nothing up there. I don't know. Maybe there's nothing to gain from this. Let's look around and see. Oh, yeah, maybe. Well, plus I think we probably have to come from a different way, maybe. That might be the key to that. So I don't know. I don't have any clue. Huh. Oh, for fuck's sake. Come on. Come on, Spike, you little shithead. Come on, Spike, you little shithead. Shithead. Get up there, boss. Oh yeah, for those that are wondering, what were the other games that I had planned on doing? Because I did say, like, you know, I was going to do... I took a poll, like, you know, 3D platformer, 2D platformer, racing game, or a shooter. And for those that are curious about what the other games could have potentially been, well, you're in luck. The shooter in mind was actually Doom 1, as in the 1993 version. That's right. We're going to finally start Doom on this channel. So I did do 2016, and I never ended up doing the first couple of Dooms. I don't know why, because, you know, Doom is like a big thing of mine, so... Which people might know or might not know, I don't know. But I like Doom 1 and 2 and what have you. Well, I like Doom 2 to a certain point. I like the weapons, but there's some levels I hate. A lot of levels I hate in Doom 2. Compared to Doom 1, you know, compared to Doom 1, yeah, it's just a bit more annoying to go through. Can I even... I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure you can kill those turds. Well, before we do anything too crazy, just go down here and catch him real fast. Just get him out of the way. Also, I love the way Spectre looks right there. He looks pretty cool. But he looks kind of funny in-game normally, in my opinion. I don't know why. Just his design just kind of looks a little funny to me. Like he's a funny monkey. Also, I like how the game is basically just a bit kind of broken and showing me like, hey, there's a thing over this way. There's clearly a monkey over there. You know what, let's just go down there and just go beat some ass. Oh, okay. I was gonna try to take the tank with me, but not that it matters. There we go, nice. Cool. Alright. Yeah, so Doom was the shooter that I was considering. And then for the 2D platformer I considered was either Super Mario World or maybe probably like Crash Huge Adventure or something. Something along those lines. And for the other 3D platformers, you know, Banjo, Spyro Year the Dragonfly was considered. Pac-Man World was considered. And what have you. For racing, I'd say was considered... I kind of want to give this one... That's a surprise, but... I don't think a lot of viewers probably got to this point in the videos yet. Probably got sick and tired of me playing this game in the first place. But it would have been Burnout, possibly. Burnout Revenge. That's one of my favorite racing games. Yeah, it's not much of a racing game, as much as it's just like a driving game. But the other game that I considered was actually Crash Nitro Kart, of all things. So that would have been pretty interesting to see me actually beat for the first goddamn time. Because I've never actually beaten Nitro Kart yet. Now, speaking of other 3D platforms I've considered, so I've also considered maybe possibly doing like the remakes of like Crash and possibly Spyro at some point in time. I've thought about it. I don't know if it'll happen or not, but just, you know, one of those things that you kind of consider. I just realized that. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Huh. Yeah, L3 shoots out like little pellets. That's cool. Maybe one day I'll probably end up doing, like, Paper Mario 2 at some point. That'd be kind of cool, but we'll see. And I still have, like, that 2017 lineup thing I still haven't technically finished. I'm pretty sure I did do Bioshock 2, so at least answers that, but I don't know. I also haven't done Infinite yet. Bioshock related stuff. Also, this room's annoying. I keep wanting to say that everything sucks, but it's more so like it's just fucking obnoxious. Because it's based on this idea that you have to, well, you gotta platform properly, and monkeys are annoying as fuck to deal with. It's those fans, man. It's those fans. So what did I break? Oh yeah, this. So in terms of getting up there and getting these guys, like I feel like there's a better way of doing it than I ever used to do it, but I'm not really 100% sure because I think the idea is you want to take a slingshot and then you want to shoot them down and then you catch them. But the problem is, well, you got these fucking fans that show up, and in order to stop from going completely down, you have to jump on this button. Because whenever you're on top of this, your weight kind of just forces them to move. Okay, yeah, this is a bit more... Okay, yeah, if you jump, you get fucked. But yeah, it's a bit more difficult than I remember it. Or, I don't remember exactly how to do it. That's the thing. That's where the difficulty really kind of lies for that one, is I don't really realistically remember how to do this part. I think maybe shooting monkeys, I could have sworn it puts them on top of this, but I guess not. I don't know. Maybe you're supposed to catch them while they're up here. That could be the case. I mean, that worked. So maybe the fans still blow. Yeah, if you jump, the fan's gonna blow you. And I think what you need to do is you need to knock them toward you. But then you have this, where the fans just blow completely. Ah, man. Sorry. But there might have been a way to do this a bit better than I remembered. Ah, well, there is that... Hold on. I could have sworn there's like a button or something that we can hit on the left, but... Yeah, I don't remember, guys. I really don't remember. It's funny how I talked, you know, a big game earlier about how smart I am, how much of a genius I am when it comes to doing this stuff, but yet here I am. Fucking asshole. Here I am fucking everything up. Also, another shooter idea I had was, because I did technically try to do it before on the channel, but I never did complete it. And I think I probably, oh, there it is. There's that button, okay. I think I was gonna do it at one point, but then I didn't. For reasons, you know, old turd monkey YouTube reasons. It's just how it was. I would start a Let's Play, not finish it, and then just cancel the whole thing and delete all the videos because I was fucking stupid back then. But I still kind of do it to an extent, but it's mostly just to make sure that YouTube doesn't catch on to things I might have said. Although private videos doesn't really do much anyway, but hey. It's just one of those things. Say edgy shit, that's what you get, you know what I mean? But anyway, so... Call of Cthulhu was considered, like, a potential playthrough. Dark Corners of the Earth, that for those that are wondering which one I'm talking about. So does this stop the fan, or do I have to do it myself? Wait. Wait, no, did that... Oh, wait. No fucking way. No, didn't think so. So why does it show that it stops, but then I go to jump down the fucking thing and it just sends me flying anyway? Is there an invisible wall I'm just not aware of? Or something along those lines? Question mark, question mark, question mark? Do I have to destroy these things again? No. What was the point of destroying them anyway if it didn't stop the fucking fans? It looks like they're stopped to me. I don't see anything. But I guarantee if I jump... Oh, okay. Well, you never know, you know? That's the thing, you just never know. So I guess that was probably how you're supposed to do. Oh, well, that works too. Okay. That answers that. That's been a problem of mine for God knows how long, but yeah, I guess my intuition actually did come in handy for once. It's a surprise. Alright, anyway. Continuing on. We're gonna have to double back and go to the room that had opened earlier that we did not go to because that's just what I do. If there's an area that's outside of the area that you're normally supposed to go through, I typically just avoid it and go toward the area that you're not supposed to. Sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. Some places are just not obvious enough. Also, I don't think you need a tank here.
Oh, Spike.
Spike!
Sorry.
Professor, Natalie, I'm here. Don't worry, I'll get you out of here.
Oh, no, you don't. I still need them to help me, so they're not going anywhere. Ah! You're really starting to bug me.
I'll never cooperate with you, Spectre.
Yeah. And when we get out of here, you'll be sorry.
Take them away.
Yes.
Stop it! Let go of us! Hey, look at us! Snap out of it!
Let him go!
Now you really made me mad. It's time to get rid of you once and for all.
Okay, so here we go. We're now finally fighting Spectre, potentially. It's gonna take me a bit to kind of remember exactly what I'm supposed to do again. Like I said, you know, before. That's just how it is. I think you just avoid the missiles for now. And I think there might be like a big giant laser, probably. Or there's this fan thing. Well. Okay, it wasn't laser, but it was fire. Well, I kind of assumed it'd probably be like something along the lines of some sort of, not AoE, but, you know, big giant thing that comes through and attacks you. Well, that works. Okay. Do that about 5 more times and you might win. Might win an all-expense-paid trip to Spectre's little island. If you're lucky, you might actually be in this little black book. So, alright, well. UFOs now? Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a real long while. I think for these guys, I think you just... Well, you're just going to avoid them. I don't know if you can attack them or not. You might be able to have a chance to do that, but... I'm just going to avoid them outright, just in case. Okay, nice. And then make sure you just hit him with a stun. I don't think it matters what attack you probably hit him with, but I'm going to do it with a stun baton anyway. That's what it's called, right? Stun club. It's called a club, you fuck. Speaking of clubs, one of the games I actually do like a bit, but I've never actually beaten yet because I'm bad at games, is Medieval. And that's always been a really fun game. I've always really liked those. But I always get to like a certain section and then it just... Yeah, and then I suck. And then I lose. And then it's not fun at that point because, you know, you lose and it's like, ah, that sucks. You die a lot, you know what I mean. Kind of off topic, but not really. Will I ever continue Deadhead Fred, considering the fact that's one of my favorite games of all time? There's a chance. I've also considered, like, what if I just start that over? But then that would probably defeat the purpose of the original Let's Play, and that would kind of suck. What I always could do is just get back to the section... Get back to the section that I may have been at beforehand. You know, and then go from there. that's really gonna help me much, but hey. Yeah, I was gonna say I need health bad. This works. Yeah, it works out pretty well. I just need at least 3 bars of health. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure you could just crash into him with a hoop and you'd be fine. But yeah, Deadhead Fred was considered on the chopping block of things to probably just try to go back and finish. But the thing is, I never finished Infamous either, and that's another one of my favorite games of all time, so... I thought you could probably shoot him, I don't know, maybe you can. Maybe you can't. Yeah, just fuck them. That's one way to do it. However, I can't get my hands on that. Oh yeah, another 3D platformer I had in mind was the Scooby-Doo game. That was a Nights of Frights. Also, I'm about to die here. So... we need to be careful. Please be the last hit. That never is. That's the thing with these types of games. Is it's just never the last hit ever. I tried. I could have potentially died there, but that's okay. Actually, you know what? Just because. Probably a bad idea. Yeah, that was a bad idea. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Fuck it. Just take the hit. Okay, cool. Oh, Jesus Christ, that was scary. There's no way to get health back besides just killing minions and stuff. Oh god. Okay, that's right. You can't move. That would have been a cheap shot if they just stopped you from moving and then just completely fucked you on that one. Right at the very end.
I am impressed.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I think you have to 100% the game. You have to get all the monkeys in order to actually beat the final boss, unless this version of Spectre might have been the final boss. I don't know.
I just had another brilliant thought.
But either way, you gotta go back and you gotta collect all the rest of the little bastards. So, yeah.
Hey, wait a minute.
That's gonna be a fun thing to do. I might not specifically do it today. I mean, I've already beaten pretty much the game at this point. I guess, maybe, possibly, unless there's more levels that I'm just forgetting about. But either way, we still at least stopped, I don't know, a plan of his, I guess. So, works for me. Oh, they're not back yet. Oh. Oh. I'm just curious about my results right now. Oh, yeah, I guess you do have to go back and do it. But you basically, as far as I'm aware, completed the game, kind of. Or not. I forgot that there's another big one. I thought that was it. It was Spectreland that was a fucking nightmare to go through. Oh. Well, that's a big long video for no reason. So we still have one more to go through. Who would have guessed? Oh yeah, these are controls and stuff, and these are, I think, things you could showcase. Like mini games and oh no, these are a gadget. Oh, fucking whatever. Anyway, I'm just gonna end off the video here. So you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you did. And I will see you all next time when we play some more Ape Escape. And as always, take care, everybody.